Shotgun, should you be in the center? As a quarterback, do you care?
I mean, it don't matter to me. I mean, I feel like under center, it was something that I haven't done in a while. You know, I haven't been under center since I was like 6, 7 years old. But you know, getting back under there and getting comfortable with it, you know, I like it. I like being in the gun and being versatile.
Seems as an offense, the numbers are pretty comparable between shotgun success and under center success. Mm-hmm. Do you see the ball differently at all in the shotgun versus under center? And I guess the field, does it take you a little while, obviously, when you're dropping back?
I mean, when you're under center, you're making that play fake and you're turning your back to the defense. So it kind of just trains you to, you know, once you make that play, snap your head around, find your movement key. You know, the guy you're supposed to be reading, and read the defense properly. But it really, you know, it was challenging. It's challenging, still is challenging, but it's something that I'm still trying to, you know, get better at. Just making those good ball fakes and getting my head around quick, finding the guy and giving him an accurate ball. But it's something I enjoy doing.
There have been a couple stats I've seen this week just about on like first and second down. You guys are, you know, pretty high up there in the country in offensive rankings, but on third down, and obviously, you know, just the 1 for 10 shows that it has been a little bit more of a struggle. Is that a particular point of emphasis you guys have had this week? And is there anything, you're not giving away too much, but have you guys got to try to change some things there to
I think
make that better?
I think it really just comes with it's really an intensity thing. And, you know, we can't take no plays off, really. You know, watching the film, you know, we just got to do a better job of just keeping that intensity from first, second, and carrying over to third down, having the same intensity. So, you know, when we get to third down, that's when we really got to lock in because that's when we need to convert. And, you know, we watched the film, and we've been correcting the mistakes that we made, and they're all fixable things. So, you know, the guys, we just got to go out here and you know, really focus on the mistakes that we made and fix them. But and the main thing is just really just bring that same intensity. You know, you can't take plays off. So.
Coach said today didn't go too well in practice. Stop it midway. What did you see, and what is there disappointment that that's still going on?
Yeah, just really just competing. You know, every day you got to come out here and compete. You know, and coach wants guys that's gonna compete every play, every drill, every down, and that's our standard. So. You know, whenever we're any less of that standard, he's gonna let us know, like he did today in practice. You know, he called us all up and let us know like we're not hitting the standard. So, you know, we gotta be able to come out here every day and compete. You know, no matter the circumstances. So.
Is that disappointing? 5 weeks into the season, you're still seeing that in practice?
I mean, I would say yeah, disappointing for sure. But I mean, you know, we have like 3 good days and then we'll have a day like that. It's just. You got to be more consistent, you know. That's what we're looking for, just that consistent, you know, everyday hunger, just being hungry, come out every day, and you know, attack the practice.
Do you feel that carries over? Did that type of attitude carry over to Saturday, especially the last game you played?
I felt like it did a little bit. Yeah, last week we had a couple good practices. I know we had one in particular practice that you know wasn't our best, but it definitely translates. That's all we gotta, you know, we gotta realize that, you know, and come out here every day with that hunger and just compete.
I know most quarterbacks have that internal clock in their head, obviously, of how quickly they got to get rid of the ball. With
right.
3 and 5 step drops, is it 2.5 seconds for you? 7 steps, is it 3.5? What is sort of the clock, and what does Coach Eno sort of say about that?
Yeah, I mean the clock really. It's really 1, 2 to 3, you know, 1, 2, 3 back, check down. So, you know, I just got to go through my progressions quick, and depending on the play, it's really all about timing. Mm-hmm. You know, some routes are a little deeper, so it takes a little bit longer to get open. So, you know, and, you know, one thing I can do to help out with that, you know, if things break down or, you know, if I'm feeling a little bit of pressure, I can take off, use my legs a little bit more, you know, instead of just, you know, staying in there all the time. You know, sometimes, you know, you got to be an athlete and be able to extend plays. So, you know, I feel like I need to start using that part of my game a little bit more.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that. You mentioned that Saturday, the running. Is that something like you talked with Coach Enos about? You guys have kind of discussed that
yeah,
implementing that a little more?
Yeah, there was like one play I remember I stepped up. Nobody was open. And I had like a lot of green grass in front of me, and I still tried to, you know, I got a little greedy. I tried to force it in there, but you know, I could easily just ran and picked up the first down. You know, and I got to be aware of plays like that where I'm able to use my feet and extend plays. I feel like it'll put a lot more in defense. You know, so them dropping 8 and just covering the pass, they'll have to worry about me too that I can run. So.